Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and you know, here at Magic Orthodoxy, I don't just review the most popular tricks, I also review the classics, I also review books. I do card tricks, mentalism, coin tricks, I've done rope tricks, stage tricks. This channel is truly your best place for magic reviews on YouTube. Today, we're gonna look at a really cool book, Tesseract from Mike Powers. Hey, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. So glad you're here to spend time with me. Hey, before you forget, make sure you hit your notifications button so that you can be alerted anytime I put out a new video. And of course, you want to subscribe because I also do giveaways every now and then, and you wouldn't want to miss that. All right, Tesseract from Mike Powers. This is a new release from Mike Powers. And if you know Mike Powers, you probably have all his books already, and you're just itching to get this book in your collection too. Itching to get this book on your shelf. What is it? What is a Tesseract, right? What is a Tesseract? A Tesseract is a 4-dimensional hypercube. It looks like this, but of course, I think now, pop culture, it's become the object of desire in many of the Disney Marvel movies. But like I said, this is a book, new book, released, Mike Powers. What's inside? This book has magic for everybody. You got card tricks, coin tricks, rubber band tricks, mentalism, envelopes, business cards, math tricks. There's a killer memorized deck trick. There's even stuff in this for science nerds because Mike Powers is a science teacher. And like I said, if you're already familiar with Mike's work, if you're already familiar with him, you know he just creates wonderful, very visual magic tricks. How big is it? This is a large format book. It's 8.5 by 11. It's hardback book, and it has a full color dust jacket. It's got really nice, thick and glossy pages, over 300 photos, and Mike's gonna include something extra for you, something special. Mike has online tutorials. He has online videos of all the sleights that maybe you're not familiar with or that you think might be too difficult. All right, so what's the skill level on this book? There's a lot of tricks in this, lots of tricks in this, 55 tricks, in fact. So what's the skill level on this? I would say, just reading through it, it's probably best for intermediate to advanced. Intermediate to advanced. I'll be honest, there's some knuckle busters in this, some serious knuckle busters that I couldn't even come close to doing. Mike's a far better magician than I'll ever be. So yeah, intermediate to advanced for sure. How many tricks? Like I just said, there's 55 tricks. I'll just go through the table of contents really quick just to kind of give you a breakdown so that you understand what's inside the book. There's 8 chapters altogether. Unprepared Card Mysteries has 18 tricks. Prepared Card Mysteries has 5 tricks. Pharaoh Slew Off Ideas has 3 tricks. Scripted Mysteries, another 3 tricks. Friends, still more 3 tricks. Moves, 6 moves. Pure Mathematics has 9 articles, and Miscellaneous Mysteries has 8. And just to give you a breakdown of maybe some of the tricks, of course, I'm gonna lean more towards the card tricks because those are my favorite. There's a trick called 21 again, which is the 21 card trick. He has one called The Fly, which is a really cool traveling card where it goes back and forth and there's a color change at the end. Open Mate Prediction is any card to any number. Mo Fun is a really cute one where 2 queens find your selected card. Way Too Many is a trick where you have 3 cards and you always count them out to be 3 cards. But every time you do count them out, there's always an extra, there's always a 4th, and it's the spectator selection. The Lying Traveler is a variation on the traveling card effect, but you do it with 21 playing cards. Small Packet IC, this is where the spectator's card is added to the 4 aces, and then it turns invisible, and then mysteriously returns to the deck. The Money Game Revisited is a really nice bank night routine that uses envelopes and a card to impossible location. New Jazz is Mike Powers' variation on the Jazz Aces. And then Ring Bandit is a 3-phase rubber band trick. As far as how it's written, I mentioned earlier that Mike is a teacher. He's actually a retired physics and math professor. So retired professor, this guy knows how to write. This guy knows how to teach. You will not get lost in this book. You will have a lot of fun reading this book, and it is filled with treasures. All right, how much does this book cost? It's 55 bucks. $55. Now, let me make an argument for books. Let me just tell you, if you want to be a magician, if you want to be a professional magician, if you want to make this your career, if you want to be one of the best magicians out there, best magician in your city, best magician on your block, okay? You need to spend more time building a library and not a drawer. More time building a library and not a box, okay? Magic tricks, the best magic tricks, the best resources for magicians go on shelves, not drawers. And I'm gonna tell you, any magician that you know that's worth his weight, worth their salt, can handle a deck of cards easily, can easily pull off any trick, they have got a library at home. And I know sometimes a lot of these books, like this one, they seem on the high end, right? They seem on the high end. I said it was 55 bucks, but I also said there's 55 tricks in it. That's $1 a trick. You'd easily pay more than $1 a trick for any of these tricks. Like I was saying, Mike's an incredible teacher. There's some amazing works in this book, plus any of his other books. So I would start to develop a library if I were you. Maybe go back and forth. You know, you bought 2 DVDs, now buy a book. Or you bought 3 gimmick tricks, now buy a book. You got to start putting some books in there. I think the books, you're going to be able to return to them anytime. Sometimes when you get books like this or DVDs in the future, you'll have a teacher say, hey, now do this move or do this thing. And you'll be like, what is that? And you won't know. So it's nice to have a library to go to. You know, when you do study for school, sometimes we go to the library, sometimes you go online. Having a library in your house of magic books is going to be your personal resource to go to again and again and again. And the best thing about books are they're unplugged. You can take them camping, you can take them anywhere. You can read them in the backseat of a car, right? And they're always easy to turn to find the different things you're looking for. I mean, I'm just showing you pictures of my books, but I would say, you know what? Start to do some research. Start to find out if the magicians you love have either A, written books, or B, have recommended books where they get inspiration from. Sometimes you buy those DVDs, you buy those gimmicks or those gas, and they'll tell you at the end, oh, this was inspired by such and such. Well, go look and find that. Go look and find that book, find that source. Because if that magician can pull inspiration from it, then so can you, okay? I'm always gonna make an argument for books. I'm always gonna continue to do book reviews because I think they're so, so important. All right, so that's everything I can say about Tesseract from Mike Powers. Of course, I want to thank hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, you can find it at hocuspocus.com. They would love to be your #1 resource for magic on the internet. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.